So today, guys, I want to take a look at a few items that I had bought off Amazon. These pans are from SENSARTE. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. SENSARTE. And this is the very first product that I bought off Amazon. I've had it since mid-February of this year. So I said I've used this very extensively. And been very happy. It cleans out. All I've got to do is take paper towels when it's done, wipe it out to get the majority of grease, whatever might be in there, and then wash it in soapy water, you know, like you would an ordinary. But I've had yet to have anything stick in here. And so this particular one here we see and the price was very reasonable. I thought extremely reasonable. I paid $29.99, and again, complete with a lid. Now the core of these pans is die-cast aluminum with bakelite handles and high magnetic conductive stainless steel base. Now the coatings are Switzerland ILAG non-stick granite coatings, free of PFOA and PFOS. And one of the other main reasons I bought these is because they are induction compatible. So I bought myself a small little induction type cooking thing, and these pans work great with it. Now the second pan I bought is this 9.5 inch grill pan, paid $19.99, and I have used this probably for about the last month. And again, just whatever you put in here, as soon as I'm done cooking it, I wipe it out with paper towels. I can leave the rest set. I can come back to it later the next day and just wash it out like you would normally, and nothing sticks. Love these pans. So next I thought I would show you on every one that I've bought so far, other than the 1.5 quart saucepan, the handles are not attached. So let me show you how these attach. Very simple. Another thing, when you have a handle that isn't attached, they actually give you a screwdriver, and actually it's not a bad screwdriver. So I thought that was a nice touch, because if you didn't have a screwdriver, you'd have to run out and get one, and this way you have one to put the handle on, and you could use the pan immediately. So here's the bakelite handle. They all look the same. Very comfortable, nice feel. And then this is where you would put your bolt in to attach to the pan. All the pans come with some literature and then how to install. Really simple, guys. Now here you have the supplied bolts. They're all exactly the same. And here's where your Phillips head screwdriver, and it actually fits perfect. There's no slop, so these are nice. And as you can see, it's got a locking washer. Now I saw somebody in one of the reviews say that it's a good thing you got the screwdrivers, because you're going to need them because they keep coming loose. I have not had that the case at all. And with this lock washer, I don't know, I've had no problems with the handles coming loose. Now, for some reason you needed to replace that bolt. It is an M5 by 0.8 pitch. And it is 16 millimeters long. Alright, so let's attach this handle. Now this particular item is a 9.5 inch divided grill pan. I paid $25.99. First thing I'm going to do is take this bolt with the lock washer and stick it in the back side like you see here. Then simply, I'm gonna have, I might have to do this off camera. Then just push this up and then just start turning. Just like that. And you get a nice firm, I got that cranked down just like that. Could not be simpler. Again, the handles don't get hot. I think these are a great item. Here we have a 12-inch pancake pan. I paid $29.99. Here is the 3-quart saucepan with lid. I paid $34.19. And lastly, this is the 1.5 quart saucepan with lid. I paid $19.99. Alright guys, so I want to do a test. I've got some ragu, chunky tomato, garlic, and onion sauce. And I'm just going to pour some of that in here. About that much. And we're going to heat this thing up. So let me turn on, I've got this small little induction burner, I guess is what you call it. I've had this for several months, really love it. Let me turn it on, let me hit this, 285 degrees. Let me start my timer. So we're gonna keep this timed, and I'm gonna put the lid on, and we'll come back to it. And I want to get this right now. Like I said, I've got this set to 285 degrees Fahrenheit. I generally leave it at that for whatever I'm doing, and so we're going to leave it at that. We'll come back to this later. We'll see what time's elapsed, and we'll see how this tomato paste is going to be cleaned from the pan. See, with a minute and about 15 seconds, it's already starting to spit up. Wow, that heats quick. So we're going to let that, what I want to do is probably maybe try it for, say, 30 minutes. What I want to do is cook this to where you're kind of burning it, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And then we'll see how well it cleans up. Alright guys, we're coming up on 40 minutes. I'm going to shut this thing off. It looks like there's some burning going on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me let this thing cool down, and we'll see how this comes out. Well guys, this does not look good. So, a few minutes have passed. I'm gonna, it's on there, caked. Let me hit it against. By God, look at that. Look at that. Here, let me grab, I don't know if that's still hot. I got a place to put, hang on, I got a paper towel. Now look at this. I had a bag that I was going to put the stuff in. Here you clearly see what happened to that ragu tomato sauce. And what I did is I just tapped it in this bag that I got off camera to put any stuff in. And look what we got. Wow. I took the lid and put it in some warm water up in the kitchen. And let me see, let me get the rest of this off. And I'm probably going to do the same with this now. Let me soak this, and I'll tell you what, it's coming right off. This is truly amazing. Now this is something you would never want to do if you walk away from something like this. But so what I'm going to do now is get this cleaned up. We'll come back to this and see. But that is amazing. I mean, look at that. Truly amazing. Well, guys, I'm glad I did this test down in the basement, because you walk halfway down and you can smell the burnt tomato paste. So anyways, so here's what we got. I let this soak up. This cleaned up real well, but as you can see, underneath this glass and ring, it seemed to have gotten stuff up in there when it was boiling over. Can't get that out. The ring really cleaned up nice here, and on the inside it cleaned up nice. So the only thing that we have is what got into between the glass and the bottom of this ring that must have when it boiled and seeped in there. So I won't be able to get that clean. And then the pan itself, the inside cleaned up unbelievable. And this will come off if I use my fingernail and just kind of like, I don't want to do anything harsh. So I thought for the sake of the video, what I'll do here later is just go along like this. It's going to take time, and this will come off. But the inside, just basically I let it soak a little bit. Paper towels, wiped right out. Pretty amazing, guys. I'm sold on this product. And again, this was done to further science.